Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity, and we are getting close to where I screwed up. It wasn't what I thought. Now, I will say I was an idiot, and I went, I didn't save it between the last, between the first and the second episode I recorded last time, so I pretty much had to do the whole thing over again. So I did go ahead and do the you know, letting her decide. So you know, no, don't let her decide. I said rest my head in your lap. No, which led to the whole ear picking thing, and also I asked about the boyfriend question. So I did go ahead and do those anyway. I wasn't going to. I realized I didn't save it. Save your game, folks. It's very important. But apparently, if this is what I did the first time last time, which led me to failure, and so I had to go to Luna Beach. Now, which made Luna Beach important in Kurumi's route. Now this one here is important in Haruka's route, and that one right there is important in Yuka. So that would lay Princess Beach pretty much not important. Unless you had to do the exact same thing with Izumi that you did with Kurumi and go the other way. Go to the other sister. So, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Dawson. Went over my head. So, we're gonna go to Princess Beach with Kurumi. I don't know if this scene's gonna go any different, since I'm on Izumi's route. Okay. Let's save it. Let's save it. Let's not do the same thing again. Just leave it to me, Izumi-san. Izumi-san takes my hand and grasps it tightly as she says this. Maybe she's gripping it a little too tightly. Is this really something to get overjoyed about? What did she ask? By going and shopping with her? Although I think that, seeing Izumi-san's beaming, smiling face causes my heart to skip a beat. So in order to prepare for the barbecue, it's been said that I'll go to the shopping district to go buy some things. Things I must buy are a large quantity of beef, green peppers, onions, oil, and beer. Carrying all of that on the way back while walking would not be an easy task. That's why Izumi-san decided to let me borrow her bicycle. I sit in the saddle, put my feet on the pedals, and go on my way. Or so I planned to, but suddenly I remember something. Now, think about it, don't we have some leftover onions from yesterday at the lodge? I thought the bicycle was tore up. No, I think I took it easy with Saki this time. I keep going, having her go shopping with me, so that I have some points away from Haruka. Kurumi asked for no onions in the food, so we didn't use them for dinner. Well then, what should I do? I've been told there's two critical choices. The first one was going to Princess Beach, and another one. So I'm guessing this is the other one. Guessing, I don't know. Is there anybody at the lodge? Haruka should be fishing. Iga will probably be there. I guess she didn't go to the cherry blossoms. Let's return to the lodge. I haven't saved, a little bit before this. My nose is itching like crap today. I don't know why. Yeah, I haven't saved right before this, so I can come back to it. Bang more would just be a waste. Let's be frugal. That's always good to be frugal. Guess I'll just go to the lodge and pick them up. We'll turn the back's front wheel to the west and start heading towards the lodge. Restlessly ascend the long hill road. Put the kickstand up, climb the short staircase, and open the lodge's door.
Ishihara!
We catch you doing something strange, Okahiko? Okahiko suddenly shouts this. Okahiko, who was lying down on the living room sofa, jumps to his feet like he's panicking. Huh? Okahiko, what are you doing here?
何って、別に僕が何しようと勝手だろ?
As Okahiko says this, he had something he was holding behind his back. Well, that's true.
それより、石原は何しに来たんだよ?
What was he doing? Alright, I almost forgot. I came here for some onions.
え? 玉ねぎ?
Yeah, Izumi said wanted them for the barbecue tonight. So after I head into the kitchen. Oh, here they are. There's a plastic bag beside the refrigerator with a large number of onions in it. Pick the plastic bag and return it to the living room. See you later, Okahiko. And as I'm talking, unable to bear the weight of the onions any longer, the handle of the plastic bag tears off. The onions inside scatter roll all over the floor.
まったく。こんな大量に持ってったってしょうがないだろう。
While grumbling to himself, Okahiko slowly bends over to help. Just then, something falls to the floor. At Okahiko's feet is a thick file. A file? Seems that when Okahiko bent over, it fell from his back. Okahiko frantically picks up the file and hides it behind his back. Huh? Why are you panicking, Okahiko?
別に動揺してなんか。
It looks like you're panicking. This right here is not a face of somebody panicking. That is the face of somebody panicking. Aha. I see. It's something you don't want to show me. Is it a scrapbook full of indecent photos?
違うよ。そんなんじゃ。
I thought that was pretty close to what he had. What he might have had. Bullseye, huh?
違うって言ってるだろう。しつこいなお前は。
If I'm wrong, then why can't you show me? As I say this, I reach out behind Okahiko's back.
バカ！何するんだ！やめろ石原！
Our arms become entangled as we struggle for the file. Before long, at the end of the fight, I've successfully taken the file from Okahiko's hands. I can't talk today. I don't know. I slept for 11 hours. I can't talk. Let's have a look. By the way, I should never make that face again. I do apologize. I glanced at the first page of the file. I believe I made the right choice. This is, it seems important. Curie syndrome inquiry. Having played Never7, I know that Curie is quite important. It's written in a large black Gothic font. Curie syndrome. What the hell's that? This time I flip open to a random page and try reading it. 2. Paramnesia. False memory syndrome. Actual experiences are recalled, but in a fictional, exaggerated, dramatized way. This is especially the case with those with hysterical personalities who crave attention, imposters, or possibly liars. The pattern is that they all deceive others. While they deliberately mix personal experiences with imaginary, exaggerated stories as they talk, they become unable to tell if their story was real or fake, and accidentally end up completely turning into the main character of that story. This is called mythomania. Pseudologia fantastica. Huh? What the hell is this? Isn't this a psychiatry report?
そうだよ。心理学科の学生が精神医学のレポートを読んで何が悪い？
No, nothing at all, but this is just a bit surprising.
意外？おいおい、君と一緒にされちゃ困るな。
You know, there's this episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, where Picard gets knocked out by this probe or whatever, and he winds up living out like the rest of his life on this planet. Gets married, has kids, and then what happens? Does the planet blow up, or do they reach space flight? Can't remember. But he wakes up and it's been like 15 minutes in real time. He has all these memories of years and years, decades even, but it's only been 15 minutes. There was one in Deep Space Nine too that was similar like that, like the prison type deal. Yeah, there was something like that in Deep Space. I wonder if this is what this whole story is being about. I don't know. I was thinking maybe along the lines that that these people might be actors and somehow they reset everything after a few days. The weather would be tough to reset in 7 days, so yeah, that would be kind of tough to do. So that probably wouldn't be the case. And I was also thinking they'd age, obviously. So that wouldn't be able to make a lot more sense if it was his memories that are being adjusted. That makes sense. I mean, we did find out, if you did watch my Never7's Let's Play, that there's the whole, what is the thing that Sora has control of? I can't remember. No, she doesn't have control of it, but it's the thing that goes into your eye. The laser, you know. R something. It's 3 letters. RSA. No, that's not it. But anyway, pretty much we found out that can make you think it's real. Although, no. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to keep watching it. But that whole thing has to be important to the story, or it wouldn't have been included in it. I don't think it could have, but I don't think it would have.
僕はこう見えても努力家なんだよ。ただ そうやって努力してる姿をみんなには見られたくないだけでね。
Okuhiko says that as he quickly snatches the file from my hands. Hard worker, huh? As I mutter this, I pick up the plastic bag with the torn handle and start to gather all the onions. Before long, I clean up all the onions, stuff them in the bag, and while holding against my chest. Well then, I'll see you later. Don't miss the meeting time. With that, I'll leave the lodge. What if they're all stuck in it, though? Whatever it is. For now, I'll drop the onions at Luna Beach and head for the shopping district. Turn my elbows while steering the handles as I blithely ride the bike while thinking about what happened earlier. Even so, Okuhiko of all people, maybe he's the mastermind. Maybe that's why he's so unlikable. Maybe you're supposed to dislike him. Maybe he's the evil genius behind everything. Well, Never7 parallel. To think that he'd still be studying even while at the camp. Now hold on. I think about it. This is a seminar camp, isn't it? And isn't it really strange that we're not doing any kind of studying at all? Studying, huh? Even though I'm a psychology student, I didn't understand any of that stuff about false memory syndrome or mythomania. Of course, me, that Curie syndrome stuff, may as well have been gibberish. Curie syndrome. What is that supposed to mean? I guess it's about time I got my shit together and study seriously as well, or I'll be in real trouble. I arrive at the shopping district and enter a small supermarket near the start of the road where I find what I need rather quickly. Beef, green peppers, oil, and beer. Alright, I'm all set. I mutter this and straddle over to the back. Put the food in the cage by the front wheel and load the case of beer cans on the luggage carrier on the back wheel. Why do I have to buy so much beer? Before I went shopping, I asked Izumi-san this. Her answer was, Yuka.
だって優香ちゃんに頼まれてるんだもの。
Oh brother. We're finally having a barbecue, so do we really have to let Yuka spoil it? That's funny. I shake off these uneasy thoughts and begin to energetically pedal the bike. For long the sun is setting and the promised time arrives. We meet at Luna Beach where we all pitch in carrying the tools needed for the barbecue to Princess Beach. And then... So that was very fascinating, as I said. So I'm guessing we're going to be finding out what the whole story is soon, hopefully. And this is all turning out about like it was, but with no Yuka scene there. What happened? Did Kurumi run away? She did, didn't she? Okay. Okay, this... Kurumi ran away. But there wasn't a Yuka scene there, so I think this is good. I think it's good. We're gonna keep rolling with it.
みんなくるみちゃんのこと心配してるんだから。
When Kurumi silently nods, we begin to walk towards the exit. I walk in an absent-minded manner, as if my soul was somehow drained from my body. However, okay. She's asking him about coffee.
ねえ、誠くん、ちょっと待って。
Just before I try to leave the shop, Izumi-san suddenly calls out to me. So I stop. Huh? What is it?
ちょっとこっち来てくれる？
I head towards Izumi-san's beckoning form in the corner of the shop. Do you want to say something that you didn't want the others to hear?
うん、そういうわけではないんだけど。
Izumi-san lowers her head slightly.
あのね。
Yes. Izumi-san seems to be at a loss of words for some reason. Is it really that hard for her to say it?
今夜空いてる？
Huh?
今夜、そうね、3時ぐらいに私ルナビーチの前で待ってるから、誠くんに来てほしいの、その時間に。
3 in the morning? Tonight 3? She means 3 in the middle of the night. Morning? Why at that time? But whatever. I don't really have a reason to refuse. I don't need sleep. Well, there's a girl, a female asking me to meet them in the middle of the night, so probably wouldn't be something, many people would say no to. Yeah, okay, 3. Right. She said nods, seeming a bit flustered. Although I'm curious about the way she's acting, I decide not to leave the others waiting and go back with them to the lodge. When I get back, I once again throw myself onto the bed in my room. I'm beyond exhausted, having already surpassed my body's utmost limits. To ensure I keep my promise with Izumi-san, I set my watch alarm to 2:20 a.m. I slowly shut my eyes. The silence is pierced by a sudden sound of my watch alarm going off. I got my hand out of the covers and shut my watch alarm off. Since I didn't get enough sleep, my head is still hazy. She's asking me to come over this late at night. Izumi-san, just what is it that she wants with me? I don't have the slightest idea what the true reason could be, but at any rate, there's no way I can break my promise to her. Force myself to jump out of bed and stretch my stiff limbs. Well then, time to go. I mutter to myself as I pass through the empty living room and head for the front door. This is the late night scene for all of them, now that I think about it. Because he went... He does have a late night scene with all of them, don't he? Sitting on the porch with Yuka, looking at the stars. Haruka wanted to look at the, what were they again? The ball lightning. She woke him up in the middle of the night to look at balls, so it's the simple way you could say. Was it this night that he went to Saki's house and saw the dog for the first time? And then Kurumi, was on top of the Luna Beach. So, interesting. I just now realized that. Of course, there's no one in the living room. I let out a sigh in the quiet, empty room. I can hear Okiko snoring from up in the loft.
Oi, mate!
Okiko suddenly shouts in a roaring voice. And apparently I get a phone call. When I look up in surprise...
舞台に上がるな、舞台に。おい、やめろ。チャックを下ろすな。
Let me see if it's anybody important. I'll call him back. What, was there a kid that was about to be peeing on the stage? Seems he's just sleep talking. Man, what kind of dream is he having anyway? I don't want to know. I ignore Okiko and head towards Luna Beach where Izumi-san is waiting. When I arrive at Luna Beach, Izumi-san is already waiting for me outside. Good evening, Izumi-san. Seriously, why is he not saying morning? It's 3 in the morning.
こ こんばんは。
Past midnight is morning. You're out early? Were you waiting this whole time?
ええ、誠くんが来るのがなんだか待ちきれなくて。
Some people need sleep, Izumi. But now, awake people like you. Dim-sen casts her gaze slightly downward as she says this.
少し寒いね。
Dim-sen sighs as she says this. It certainly is cold tonight. I'm cold too, so let's hurry up and go inside. I try to say that, but Izumi-san beats me to the punch.
ねえ、岬にある展望公園に行かない？
Huh? But just now you said it was cold.
うん、だからちょっと走ろうよ。
I like running. Why do you always run? Well, I guess before we go to Viewpoint Park, this is a good place to wrap it up. So, I'm guessing Zimmy's got some important things to tell him, especially since found out some information from Okuhiko of all people that could be related to the the plot. So this is a good place to end it. Hope you folks enjoyed. My commentary has been a little lacking today. I don't know why. I can't talk for some reason. But I do hope you folks enjoyed it anyway, and shall see you in the next one. Farewell there.